Mute. Okay. Now we're not muted. Now we're good. You know, something has to happen when you're live.
Always. You know, the little muter's going.
The little muter.
The mute icon.
Okay. Got it.
Happy Saturday, everybody.
Happy Saturday. Thank God we're still hands down because I slept in today. I am not showered. So if you saw me from, you know, shoulder up, you would say, oh. But one of these days we do have to, I just have to hook into Kate. And I know she said I can't. She'll trust me to do that. So we could be, you know, video up and everything.
Great, Marion.
Popcorn is good. Popcorn is Justine's dog. So you could take that, I don't know, someplace. So, I don't know.
You don't need to see it?
Well, I don't necessarily.
Okay, got it.
So hi, everybody. I am Jennifer. Can't see us. We need to hook up to so she can't see us. I am Jennifer, and to the right of me is Justine, who is our monitor, and we are live. I know a lot of people aren't live on volume, which always surprises me because I like live so much better. I even like live because it actually, I even like the mistakes when you're live because everyone's not perfect. So I really do like live. And actually, I like it for a crazy reason because I do like the mistakes when they happen. So anyhow. Absolutely what?
Get on. So you can see you.
What? Oh, I know. Yeah, but not today.
No, not today.
Today would be very bad. Like if I was relatively nice, I'd let Justine take a picture and post what I look like, but I do look bad. I look worse than normal, actually. Poor Andy. Andy's used to it. But anyhow, so we have 45 minutes to make this great card, and I think we're going to make this great card in the 45 minutes here, which is great. So again, I'm Jennifer. Justine's to the right. We're live, and we're gonna make this St. Patrick's Day card. And this is kind of funny. I'll give credit where credit is due. I always do. I thought, ooh, we need to make a shamrock somehow because I want to do something St. Patrick's Day, and I had something else in my mind, and then it didn't work out. And Peggy, who's our store manager, said, well, you know, hearts always make good four-leaf clovers. And I'm like, oh my God, you're right. We have the perfect one. So this is actually our heart. And you know what? I didn't put the name on here. What is the name of the stamp, Justine?
I think is it the sparkle on?
Yes.
I think it's just called heart, isn't it?
Is it? Okay, good.
I think.
So this is heart. So this is heart in our four-leaf clover. So let's get started. Oh, and this is very important that you have thin pop dots. And I didn't want to chance people not having thin pop dots because it's very important that you have thin pop dots. So we gave you a sheet of thin pop dots. You're not going to need those. You're going to have those forever. But yeah, so everyone needs that. So let's go ahead and make the base of our card, which is going to be relatively easy. So our card's going to open up from right to left. And by the way, because we are live, if you have a question, ask, because we can answer you right away. Sheree Cooley, did you happen to get your kits yet in the mail? I hope that answer is yes. Let me have the tape runner, please, Justine.
Red.
So go ahead, yes. And go ahead and do the shamrock paper flat against your card base. Let me know. Let me have the blue.
She said not yet. Still hoping.
I'm hoping too because I paid a lot of money for that. So.
Well, I would say it's going to get there today, but it's only 9:30 in the morning there, you know.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
Steenie, you are always thinking.
That's good.
Yeah, you're right. And I think I actually think I paid $20 more to get their AM. So you should be getting that relatively soon. But that's okay. You always watch us first anyhow. No? Am I just making that up? And am I in frame, Justine?
Mm-hmm. Aw, thanks, Misty. She missed my voice.
Okay. Okay, so the green shamrock was too much to put on here, so we had to have a little breaker. So we're going to put this in between, and I want you to pull towards you because I want the white to show. So if you tear towards you, which you're going to do, and just pull a little piece off, that's it, of all four corners. I want the white to show. So keep turning your paper and pull towards you because I just want that white to show. And again, just tear the edge off.
Misty says she misses you even after all that time together.
She does not.
Aw, thanks, Jackie. She misses me in general.
You haven't seen Jackie in forever.
I know.
Is our Jackie in California?
Yes. Kate says my girlfriend had to reschedule her weekend with me, so I'm saving my kits so we can do it
Aw,
together.
she's not doing it?
I'm gonna save it for when our friend comes.
Kate is now a lovely grandmother of a beautiful, I forget, is it a baby boy or a baby girl?
Valerie Brown says I messed up and I ordered 2 Crafters Classroom kits and not the volume kit. I realized late last night I ordered the volume kit last night.
I know, I did see that, and I thought, and that's funny, I swear to God, I did see that, and I thought that's strange that she didn't buy that kit and is buying it so late.
Baby boy, she said.
Baby, oh, jeez. He's very cute.
Who had a baby boy? Her daughter?
Yes.
Congratulations.
And her daughter lives in California. So she was out there for a very long time. My God, I want to say 2 months. I could be wrong on that. And if it wasn't 2 months, it sure the heck felt like 2 months. But in 2 months with a little baby, I'm sure she bonded with that thing. And now she's not with that thing, but, you know, with the baby. And now she has to come home, and she's so far away. I'm sure it's killing her.
Misty said your tape gun is so naked.
And my tape gun is naked. I have to unpack. That's why, Misty. Okay, just drop this down. Just in the middle. We're good.
Did you make all those things on the cruise? Like you made all of those things?
Justine, I had to sit there and count jewels every single day. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. You said you had unpacked, so I thought maybe you had one in there.
No. No. Okay, so I want you to take, you have, you have 2 sheets of paper, pieces of paper that have the full hearts and they're dark green. So I need you to take out the 2 sheets of paper. So you're going to have a total of 4 hearts that have the whole heart dark green. And let's just cut these out.
Scoot over a tiny bit to the right. There you go.
And this should be a very easy cut because they're hearts.
She said she was there 6 weeks. Now FaceTime has to do the trick, but it was great soaking up the snuggles while I was there.
I'm sure. When do you go back out, Kate? Yeah, 6 weeks is, well, a month and a half, so I was almost right. I know it was a very long time. I bet you she doesn't go back out till after Mega Meet. Which is going to be here before you know, which is just ridiculous.
She said they're coming here between Columbus and Novi.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So easy cut on these hearts.
Kate said this is an odd way to have the conversation.
I know it is. Yeah, well, that's why that she says that, because now I want to ask her if she put up the classes for Mega Meet, and I don't think she did, but I thought to myself, well, I don't want to ask that, because then people are going to be like, why are you and Kate having a conversation like this in the middle of class? But, you know, it's like we're all here together in a classroom.
True.
And we talk in a classroom about everything. But now that I asked it, I'm sure everybody else is probably like, yeah, when did they go up?
Mega Meet's coming up quick, actually.
Mother's Day.
I know. In March, April, 2 months.
That's what I said. It's going to be here before you know it. It's just, time is just, I mean, do you realize that, like, our first show is in Pleasanton, California, March 1st and 2nd, and that's going to be here, like, tomorrow. And then that's March 1st.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Kate said not yet. Just put up Columbus classes this past week. Nobody coming soon. Had to get through this weekend before I could tackle it.
Okay, that makes perfect sense to me.
Julie McDonald said, one of these days, my BFF and I are coming to Mega Meet from Texas.
Oh, you should. I know a lot of our customers, well, not a lot, I bet you there's 6 of our customers I know for a fact are making the trek to Mega Meet, because we always talk about it this year. And they're coming from far away too, which is pretty awesome.
Misty said, and this card is so innovative.
Well, it's really not. I need, I'll use a card. Well, just use a card base. Okay, so with everything we do, we're gonna black outline. And if you're not familiar with the black outline, you wanna take your black marker or a black marker. And we're lucky here because this is dark green paper with a lot of black on it. So if you happen to make a mistake and take your green marker right into that heart, you're probably not going to see it as much as if we were using like a white sheet of paper or a lighter sheet of paper. But I simply just want you to take your marker and outline. Don't go on top of the heart. Go right next to the heart.
Jill said, I think we get to register for Mega Meet next month.
Probably. I would say so.
Joanna Martin says, I love this design.
It's fun. And it comes together so easily, too. I'm almost embarrassed because it is truly an easy card. And again, I'm just running this black marker. And again, normally I would not be doing this as fast as I'm doing. But again, if I run my marker accidentally in this paper, no one is going to see it because of the darkness and the black that's already there.
True, Linda. She said, it's hard to believe the show season has started.
Oh, it's
busy.
Ridiculous. Oh, I'm so excited. I sent Linda Cashin some Spellbinders dies because we need some samples for the Mega Make and Take, which is actually going to benefit the Mega people too, because we're doing it there. So I need some card samples of what we're doing. She sent me 2 sneak peeks last night. They're fantastic. They're so good. They're so good. I think, why do we have 2 of these extra?
I don't know. Kathy says I have 8 too.
Did they get them? I think you guys got them by accident. I think you got them by accident because you don't need them. So there you go. Yeah, you don't need those. I don't know why you have them. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take out this light green. But for those of you who don't know Stamplistic, I just want to go over this for 10 seconds. So what we do is we like to cut in layers. So that's a layer, that's a layer, that's a layer, that's a layer. But I'm only using 2 layers on this card. So we're going to go in a layer, and we're just going to cut this right here. Not on this dark green, on this light green, but we're just going to go in a layer and cut that out. I have already gone in a layer for you on this. And look, that's all you're going to cut out right there. So again, for those of you who are not familiar with us, this is the same stamp. I just went in a layer and to save on paper so we could give you 4 on 1 strip of paper so we could save on paper and keep the price down. I kind of went in for you.
Can you show us the sneak peeks for the Mega Meet?
Well, I can, but they're not here. And Kate will have them up soon enough. But it's the same basic classes we're teaching everywhere. So if you found us on another site someplace, you'll see the classes.
Bernice says, yay, happy for accidents.
I know, right? I don't know. If you guys have green paper at home, you could easily make another shamrock. Let me think about how you could do that. If you cut that out. Actually, I think I know. I could tell you how to do something there. Let me cut these out and I'll tell you what I think. And Justine, let me know every 15 minutes. Are we at the first 15-minute mark?
1:31.
Okay.
Julie McDonald says, Mega Meet sounds like Disney World to me, and to meet the people behind the cameras would be awesome. I feel like I know you just from the volume events. For your information, you are a master wizard of the scissors.
Oh, well, thank you. And it is fun seeing people in person. And believe it or not, I know you guys think that we just say these things, but we like meeting you too in person. I mean, we really, really do. There's not too many times where we don't ask you what your full name is. Because if you're just Lisa, we have 1,000 Lisas. But if you're Lisa, Smith, we really do know names. And it is fun putting names with people. And we all do that. Yes, Justine?
Mona said 2 on dark side and 2 on light side.
For what?
I don't know. how to use the extra paper? I don't
Maybe. No, I don't. I want you to make your real card with the ones that I have right now. But I'll tell you, I do have an idea how you can make that second card, as long as you have some green backing.
Are you doing 12 by 12 scrapbook pages for Mega Meat?
We are, and it's Christmas based. And for those people who say, Christmas, I don't want to do Christmas in May, you're nuts, because they're 4 really, 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 really good pages. And everybody needs Christmas. And whether you're behind or ahead of the game, they're great Christmas. And it's very, what do I want to say? It's not, I don't want to say in your face. It's not loud Christmas, it's subtle Christmas. So it would match any pictures, but they're great. They're 4 great Christmas photos or pages. Okay, so let's go ahead and outline these.
Linda says easy cuts, like it.
Oops, it is easy cuts.
Janice loves the green hearts.
And I know there was a way that I put this together. I hope you're not ahead of me, because I know I taped them together, adhered them together with tape, and then, well, not tape, but adhesive runner, and then pop them up. So if you're ahead of me, try not to be ahead of me.
Cindy says, love the image stamped on the background paper. Looks great.
Mm-hmm. It does. Thank you.
Jerry says, always love your Christmas designs.
Yeah, this one, I was actually really excited about this one. It has lots of ephemera on it, and of course it has the crystals. Okay, so let me take a 5-second break. Look, with this, I think you could do this really, really, really carefully. So for those of you who want to parlay a second shamrock into this, I think you cut out the entire heart. I really do. I think you cut out the entire heart. And then, once that heart's cut up, make an incision right here, because you're not going to see the insides of that. So if you cut it too much, you're still not going to see it. So cut up right through here, and then cut out this piece right here, the exact same piece we cut out. So you're going to have 2 of the same color. So the whole thing, make an incision right up here, and then cut out the piece we cut. And then when you put this on green, you're very rarely going to see it, especially if you use pop dots between this one that we're going to pop up onto that. Does that make sense to everybody? And then I think if you have green paper there, boom, you have a second card very easily.
Christy
very
says,
easily.
Just ordered the stamp. Can't wait to make my son his St. Patrick's Day birthday card.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. I always love your page layouts.
You are so funny. Just
I'd love if you did more of them.
Trust me, I need to get off the computer, and hold on, guys, let me play with this real quick. Once I get off my computer, my mailing system, I could do lots of creating. We have so much paper there to create, it's ridiculous. Just give me 1 second.
Thanks for the extra pieces.
Yeah, hold on. Just let me do this, because, okay, this all matches up perfectly. Okay, this all matches up. We want... Follow me here if you can. These hearts that we cut out, just listen to me for 20 seconds. These hearts that we cut out have to lay in perfectly to where they belong in these big green hearts, which means for these to fit perfectly so that the tips come together, we got to lay these dark green ones down perfectly, okay? So this is what we're going to do. You're going to take both of them, this is important, and I want you to adhere 2 of them just like this, where the tip of one comes right down to the, can you see that in there, Justine? Mm-hmm. To the loopy-loop of that, okay? So you're going to adhere this right there. And you're going to do that with the second one, too. Does everyone see that? That's really important. And they can't see that, Justine?
Yep.
Okay.
Love the effect of the background shape with the addition of the crystals. The outcome looks so fancy, yet it's so simple to make. Love learning the technique at SBE Sacramento.
It's very easy to make.
Marion says we have the green paper from the Valentine class.
So let's do that. Okay. So I have that down. And I have a little extra tape down there, so I'm going to flip that upside down. And then let's do the other one too. Just like that. Okay, are we all good there? Makes sense? Now, I want you to adhere with adhesive this tape, kind of eye it up, right in the center so everything is even. So just kind of eye it up, and I don't have tape on there yet. Just eye that up and just lay it so that everything is centered, okay? No pop dots yet. Some of you may want to know why I use too much tape.
Is that a stamp on background paper?
Yes, it is. This is the heart. This is our, what do we say? It's our sparkle on heart. And we stamped it already for you on printed paper. We like to stamp on printed paper. So again, I'm just making sure everything is even. I'm looking at my curly cues. I'm looking at my top. Because once I do that, everything, as long as this is even, everything is going to match. And that's pretty much even. Does everyone understand what I'm saying about this? That is pretty much even. Now, just be careful, because I have, let me see if I could rub some of this. No, I don't want to. So we have that. So now we are going to pop up, let me get this out of here. We are going to pop up these guys exactly where they go onto here. And no, we are not using thin pop dots yet. You're using your regular pop dots. And if you laid everything out, look at that. Can they see that? Mm-hmm. If you laid everything out, like I said, boom, that is going to lay out perfectly, because that goes exactly where it goes there, and your 4 points hit. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody? So let's go ahead, and not with your thin pop dots, okay? Not with your thin pop dots yet. Let's go ahead and adhere that.
Thanks, Peg. She posted a thing for the heart. I need to see it.
Oh. So use your pop dots, and let me know when we're at the last 15 minutes.
Nancy boxes. I love this technique.
I know, it's fun, isn't it? We always try to do something a little bit innovative. Trust me, we did not make the heart and the shamrock up, but it just fits so well. These were one of the cards. This is one card that after, sometimes it takes me hours. I mean, hours to do a card. This is one card that once I did it and I saw that everything lined up, I'm like, oh, that's just perfect. And again, as much adhesive as I use just as many pop dots, because I like to, it's what we call pop dot sturdy. I never want my card to move. And even when people come and they see the cards at the booth or in person, they want to know what's in between it. And I say pop dots, and they don't believe me. But it is just pop dot, because we put a lot on there. You don't have to, but my rule of thumb is put more than you're used to, but you don't have to put as many as I do.
Linda says, I really like this card.
Good.
Yes, Cindy, we still have some left.
And I know I'm moving a little bit fast than the normal person out there, but we have 45 minutes, which again, I can't thank Kate enough. I love that she gave an extra 15 minutes to people who actually do a project rather than just sell you.
I had to buy more pop dots, and it's all Jennifer's fault.
I know it is.
That's from Kate.
Oh, it's true. There is a difference, Kate, isn't there? It's ridiculous. And my last one. And we really will. Justine, I'm going to put that monkey on your back. Good. Like a couple weeks before volume next time. Mm-hmm. Remind me that we need to hook up to her system.
Oh, got it.
Because, I remember that like the night before, and that's... I can't call Chris to do that so quickly. Again, I know it's overkill, so for those of you who are new to Stamplistic, I know you're looking at all this and saying that is crazy what she's done with the pop dots.
Yes, Nancy, you can order the kit and the stamp, either or both.
It's true. Okay, so this part's easy because we are just, as long as you did that base right, this is going to go on exactly where it's supposed to go and line up as a breeze. So again, it's supposed to, you see the heart where we cut out, that's where we put it right there. So again, with that extra piece, if you guys wanted to make that extra card,
Mary said, and popped up.
go ahead and do that. And then that inside, like I said, just cut up that bottom, cut up from the bottom, and see, you're not going to see when you cut up from that bottom. And then you'll have 4 of those pieces. So happy accident. I don't know what I was thinking, but that was my fault, Justine, not yours. I copy it, Justine prints it.
No, you.
I copy it, you pack them.
There you go.
You know, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, you come in for a couple hours and do class kits.
Hey.
See, I'm just saying. Whoop. And I do want those hearts to meet because we have a jewel that we're going to put right in the middle. Now, I'm going to not put this on my card yet. Because we need to make a stem. And you're going to hear my dog snoring because...
I just heard her.
Uh-huh, she's laying on the couch, sound asleep. See, look at that. Everything lines up. How great is that? With the points right there. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It actually impresses me too. Okay, so everyone look up. We're going to make this right here. We need to have some type of, not a stem. That's not called a stem. What's that called?
Wouldn't it be a stem? I would call it a stem.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't know. It seems like there should be a better name for that. So we gave you this sheet of paper, which now you have extra of this too for your extra card, which is good because it'll match your extra paper if you do that. So just think of a stem. Use this bottom and just curve it up. Don't curve too much, but just curve. Curve. And then I want you to think, here, look up again. I want you to think thicker and then curve closer in. So thick on the bottom and go kind of thin up. And you're not going to use this whole thing, but just and follow the cut that you just did. So thick, and then just go thin in. And I know that's way too much, so that's perfect. Okay?
Sherry Main says, I'm addicted to these cut and layer stamps. I bought so many.
I know. Well, it's so easy to do. Okay, so now we've cut this out, and this would be good, but because we have all the layers black outlined here, because that's the nature of the stamp, we need to black outline that too, because if not, and you just lay that down there, this is going to look kind of silly and kind of lost. See the difference? It just gets lost. See what I mean? So let's black outline that, and then once you black outline that, you're going to see how incredibly right I was.
15-minute mark.
Okay, perfect. So just put a black line in there, because that kind of like just frames that in there. Perfect. So then if you go back and just slide that in there again, I mean, look at how much better that is. It almost looks like a different color, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Okay, so everyone look up. Look up, look up, look up. So I don't want to keep this on the card because it's too big. So you see how this goes off the card right here? Okay, this is what I want to work on right now. So I want to kind of lay this, and I don't have any adhesive on this. I kind of like just want to frame this. So actually, that's almost looks perfect right now. So I want this to be like that, and I just want a little piece to come off there and a little piece to come off there, and everything else to be in. And I don't know how, but that really does look perfect. Okay, so it's important to follow me here. So we've laid that out. Little piece off here, little piece off here. So I want to take this stem first, and I don't know if I'm too far because some of you watch me on your phones and I know it comes off the bottom. I want to take this stem first, and I'm going to keep this right where it's at because I know that's perfect placement. I'm going to pull this off, and I'm going to put some adhesive on this, and I'm going to put that stem right back to where I wanted it. Let me know when we have 5 minutes. Okay. And then, again, without moving your shamrock, I'm going to put my hand there. Let's put this under. Make sure that bottom hits the bottom of your card. Line it up where you want it. And then put that down. And again, I'm still not moving that top or the part of the top of the shamrock. Okay, so that's down. Okay, do we have that? Okay. This is important too right now, so if you're not watching, please look up. I want you to kind of hold this together, okay? Now, this whole thing is going to be popped on here, but I'm not worried about this. I want you to hold this together, although because I had extra adhesive on here, it's almost stuck on here, so I'm really ahead of the game. I want you to hold this together, and I want you to turn this around, and with a pen, something, I don't care. I just want you to draw a line. Don't worry about the line, because when we cut, I know I'm going to go inside that line, and keep holding it, and I'm going to draw a line here. Okay? Does everyone get that? So then once that you drew that line, go ahead and I want you to cut right inside that line. Okay, right inside that line. Are we good?
So quiet, not many questions.
I know, it's because I'm rushing them. And of course, this will be taped and saved. So now let me go back and check myself. So I drew my line. I cut my line inside the black line because I don't want that black line showing. So when I go to assemble this after I put pop dots on, of course, that flat side hits here. That flat side sits here. And look, boom, perfect. Does everyone understand that? And this whole piece is going to be popped up, which I probably will not have enough time for. But this whole piece, once you do this, now my next step, if I had like 10 more minutes, it would be to pop that up. But we're going to forego that here in a second. Okay?
Nancy says, your instructions are so clear.
Good, I'm glad. Okay, so now, and boy, you guys got so lucky in this kit, I can't believe this. You now have 2 stickers, which you could use now for the second card you're going to make since we gave you these extra by chance. Maybe I did this on purpose because this really is playing out too good. Maybe I did. I don't know. So you have 2 stickers. Yours, if you don't have this, you may have the second part, but you either have this pack or you have another set of stickers, okay? Because we cut them apart. It says come in a big 12 by 12 sheet. You didn't need all of them. So I don't care if you have this one. I don't care if you use March on there. I don't care if you use that. I don't care if you use Happy St. Patrick's Day. And I know if you have that other section, that other part of the sticker, I think you have 2 or 3 choices too. So now if you make a second card, you have now a sticker for that.
Is the whole shamrock thin pop?
Nope, we're not even on thins yet. So hold on. So because this is popped up on normal pop dots, because this is popped up, this can't fight this, which is going to be popped up here. So let me pull my card into play. Everyone look up. So this whole thing is popped up. You can tell this whole thing is popped up, but this is popped up too. If I used regular pop dots underneath this would fight this because it would be the same height. So this is the only thing that's going to get your thin pop dots, because that's going to be tucked in just right underneath there. Does that make sense to everybody? So thin pop dots only here. These are all regular. So, and that is the only reason why we gave you those thin pop dots. So this is a sticker. I think I'm going to use this again. May the luck of the Irish always be with you. So I'm just going to take that sticker off, turn that around, and with my thin pop dots, I'm just going to put my thin pop dots on. And again, I'm going to overkill on this. And you don't want to put, you still don't have homework yet, because that whole big thing is going to be popped up, but you need to get your saying on the card first. So pull out your saying. And you should have a lot of thin pop dots left over. So if you haven't used thin pop dots before, I think you're going to like them. They're half the size of regular pop dots. We're still not at 5 minutes?
No.
Good. Oh my God, that's so flippin' awesome. I really do kind of plan these well. Okay. Now I'm probably going to have to bump this out of the way. And then lay this, well, wherever you want to lay that. Just make sure it goes on straight. So whatever saying you have right there goes right there on your thin pop dots. Okay, so now we do have a little bit of time. Let me see if I can do this. Now we're going to pop this whole thing up on regular pop dots. I think we're going to make it. Now again, you don't have to use as many as I do. I know it's a lot, but at least use a little bit more than what you're used to. And am I in screen?
Yes, perfectly.
So who's watching Popcorn the Puppy right now?
Sean.
Oh, how was his bachelor party?
Fun, you said?
He's not getting married. He was at a bachelor party for a friend. And how's Evan's girlfriend?
Didn't see him.
So are we right with me? Are you guys behind? I know for the people who are behind, you're like, I cannot stop and type in I'm behind. Because you want to do your craft, and I don't blame you. But I bet you some of you guys are right there. Cherie, please email me later tonight to tell me that you got your package. God, I hope you do.
We got a couple hearts and thumbs up. So.
Oh, good. Those are the people who probably didn't buy a kit and are just watching like, yeah, we're good.
The stem is not popped, Jill.
Stem is flat.
She said she'll let you know.
She tells me when she misses every single kit, and every single kit comes to her in time. I mean, every kit. Every time she says, I'm so afraid I'm not going to get this on time. And I'm like, you will. Trust the system. I know you will. She gets it. The very first time, she did not email me. And if she did, I could have found out right away that we didn't send her that. We sent it to another customer by mistake is what happened. So literally the first time she didn't email me and say, oh, I don't have my kit, can you check? It's the one that really was the problem. I mean, it really is. Ridiculous.
Karen Plumley, she's just popping in to say hi.
Where's she been?
Right now, she's at a state wrestling meet.
Oh, well, there you go. Isn't that funny? She's probably in the bleachers. Came onto her Facebook to say hi to us. And we're still not at 5 minutes?
6 right now.
Oh my God. I actually must have, I'm going to have to slow down. Okay. So we know this is where this is gonna go because
5 minutes now.
Okay, Asani, we just made the pocket. I really need to our basement right now, our little studio area, we still have not cleaned up from 4th of July. From New Year's Eve.
Karen said you're so right.
Okay, so let's take this guy off. Oops.
Do you do anything special when you mail this card? Or do you add something on top of the card?
You can. I've seen people actually, I don't know if I'd do this, but it's a great idea. I've actually seen people take the card and flip it inside out so that the inside's on the inside, or the front is on the inside of the card. That protects a little bit. You can get some type of, any type of padding to put on top of the card. I would not just put this in an envelope and mail it. I would put it in an envelope and hand it to somebody, but I wouldn't mail it. That's not true. I have mailed a couple of these. When I mail them, I put them in a big padded envelope. Actually, I put them in our 6 1/4 by 6 1/4 envelope so that it's like in a real card and then in a padded envelope. But if you're making somebody a card like this, it always makes me laugh when people are like, it's so expensive to send this card. If you're making somebody a card like this with the real jewels on it and everything, you want to spend the extra $2 or $3 to mail them the card. I mean, because this is not a normal card. So when people complain about that price, I almost giggle a little bit because it's like, better than the average card.
Tammy said, a friend of mine uses bubble wrap on top.
Yeah, you could use that. So yeah, the answer is yeah, protect it somehow.
Cherie said, actually, I just tracked it and it went to Phoenix, then to LA, then to San Diego, and then back to LA where it is sitting now.
Oh,
if
good.
it is not this kit, then it's some other package from you, as I have 3 scheduled for
Ooh,
today.
hold on. Before you guys put that down, and if you already put that down, that's okay. I'll show you how to fix it. You need to, because we cut this, you need to put this black line back in here. And if you don't believe me, look at it with the black line and without the black line. Can you see the difference there?
Oh, yeah.
So
Laura said, hello, everyone. For some reason, I messed up on the starting time.
put this
LOL.
black line back in there. Now, if you already put that on your card, it's on the edge of your card, just run the black marker on there too, but that's important to put that black line back in there.
Eva Mink says, loving these classes and live chat. I'm learning so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, this is kind of, it's a balancing act. Keep your finger and thumb there. And am I in frame?
Yes.
So just make sure you're straight on the side and straight on the top. And because we measured it and cut it, it's going to be perfect. Oh, you know where it's not going to be perfect is this black pop dot that I got to take out from underneath here and put a thin one in, because that's the part.
I'm a newbie. Do I just order the kit on your webpage?
Yep, just order the kit. It comes with everything except for your adhesives, including the pop dots and the tools. But yeah, everything that you just see me use, it's in there.
Diane Unger
There we
says,
go.
it cost me $1.63 to mail in a padded envelope. If they are
Yeah.
special enough to get one of these
Right,
cards, I'm
they're
gladly
special to
pay
get
the
that.
postage.
So everyone saw what I just did there. When I put that on, I forgot that this is already popped on a thin. So I put my pulled my thick off of there and put my thin right underneath there. And now it's the same height all the way around. So this is tucked on underneath there.
2 minutes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so there's your card minus the jewels. So even if you made a card, that's a cute card to get. But you know we have to have the jewels in there. So I'm going to talk about the jewels.
1 minute.
So this is where you want to pull out this and maybe make notes, okay? So back down here you have, they're all the same color. You have 3 millimeter, 4 millimeter, 5 millimeter. 3 millimeter is the smallest, 5 millimeter is the largest. Let's talk about the largest, 9. Everyone look up, and this is where you really want to take notes, okay? The 9 go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's the 9. Okay? Then you have 20 of the mediums. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Got it? The rest are 44s, and they all go one right there, and then up the sides, one right there, up the sides, one right there, up the sides, and so forth. So that should be,
2 o'clock.
that should make sense.
Perfect timing.
And with that said, look, the card's done except for the jewels. That's perfect. Okay, we got to go because next person's up. Justine, say goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Have a good weekend.
Have a great weekend, guys, and we'll see you next time on Volume. Or I think we'll see you in person and then next time. Regardless, everyone have a great day. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.